Welcome back to the Chammy, the only Chammy where Chihuahuas will love you forever. Free live energy updates. One question, one card for one subscription. And in-depth paid and general readings, twin flame readings. It's all in the description. Please, no health, legal, financial, pregnancy, exam, past university, or interview success questions. No posers, no jobbers, no frontin', no fear. If you're already subscribed to the channel, please like the live. Hello, how are you today? Hey, Cottonfly, how are you? I almost fell asleep. I'm good. I'm just chilling out. Thought I would just jump on and say hi to you guys before I go to sleep. How's your day, Cottonfly? I'm not going to be on for too long. I just thought I would just come in and say hey. It's already pretty late. But I always say I'm not going to be on too long, blah, 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 blah. And then I stay on forever. But tonight I'm serious, yo. Hey, Kavita. Nice. I love a good pizza. Yeah, I love salad. I probably choose salad over pizza, but I prefer it together. Sometimes but I like thin crust. I like the thin crust pizza. I mean, thick crust pizza is okay, but there's just something about thin crust that reminds me of Boston, back home in Boston, living there and getting pizza, getting a slice of pie. It was so weird to come back to the South and nobody just sells a slice of pie. It's weird. It's so weird. It's so weird. But I guess it's just as weird as the Yankees thinking that us rebels are weird for drinking out of jars. I know, I'm so rude. I said Yankee. Oh my God, you have 7-Eleven. Please drink a Slurpee for me. I grew up with 7-Eleven. Hey, Heidi girl, how are you, dear? Hey, Sarah Joseph. Man, is it Cinco de Mayo? So I have this video on this channel somewhere. I'll have to find it in a minute for you, Cottonfly. It's called The Chanting in the Woods. And I would have to say, I can't remember how long ago this was. I know it must have been more than 5 years. We are going to get to energy updates. I just want to tell Cottonfly this, but I woke up to take my roommate to work at 5 a.m. But they had to wake up much earlier. So they woke me up much earlier, which pissed me off. And I'm like, what are you waking me up this early for? It's not even time to take you to Spice Rat to work. And he's like, you got to come out here and check this out. It's really freaky. And I go out there and it's chanting in the woods and drums and stuff like that. And I was pretty freaked out, yo. So I was like, okay, I'm going to drive you to work now and hope that, we're not driving into the Twilight Zone. So it continued the next night. And it was so up because it quite literally sounded like somebody getting sacrificed in the backyard. So I called 911, right? And I'm like, yo, I think someone's getting slaughtered in my backyard. Could you guys come and check? They're like, Well, let us know when it's done. Like, what? Let us know when it's over. Like, I was like, wow, my neighbor who's a retired police officer is right. They're as useless as a sore dick. No offense, but I was pretty upset. And to this day, I have no idea what it was. I have no idea who it was. And it went on for like 3 nights, starting on the morning of Cinco de Mayo. The weirdest thing about living here is hearing echoes from the past. So even to this day, I don't know if it was an echo from the past. Because when you get into a place that has a lot of trauma or had a lot of trauma at one time in history, like this place did with the Civil War, you'll get echoes and imprints, and you'll hear them, especially on the holidays or the reunions or the time of year that it happened, that trauma happened. So let's get to some of these creepy energy updates. Sarah, what's going on? Going to happen to you with me? And this month we are going to be closer. So Sarah, of course you're going to be closer. You know why? Because you're going to imagine it. You're mostly going to get what you want by feeling it instead of thinking about it. Stop thinking and feeling about what you don't want. Let's see what you need to know about that right now, Sarah. My mom almost named me Sarah. Oh my God, am I not saying your name right? I'm sorry, I need to get glasses. You could be Sarah, you could be Sarita, whatever. So you got the reversed, Six of Swords. What's going on with you? So if it seems like a uphill battle, Spirit's asking you to stay calm in the Six of Swords. What's going on with your mental energy? Your strict mental diet is something you need to be on every day. You start having a bad feeling or thought, snap your fingers out of it. Get out of the past and just stay right here. Okay? Because if you guys get too much into your past, it doesn't feel right, then you ain't going to feel right. If you get too much into your future, you're going to have too much anxiety or could have too much anxiety. It's best to just stay right here, right now, in the time space you're in. And while you're manifesting, living and loving from what you already know is done. So, of course, Sarita, if you want this to happen, it's already yours. And in my reality, yeah, you guys get closer. I hope somehow that helps you. Kavita, General for Kavita, please, Spirit. General for Kavita, please, Spirit. Heidi Girl, you're next. Please forgive me, Sarita. I didn't mean to call you Sarah. I apologize, and I'm fantastic. I promise. Like this month, I'll go to the eye doctor. I'll go see Dr. Shadow and get him to fix my glasses. Or get some freaking contact lenses for my vampire eyes. Thank you for forgiving me. I apologize. Spirit, what does Kavita need to know now? Come on. The portal's open. What's happening? I feel like this month ahead and whatever's going on in your situation, you are definitely putting some spiritual thought on your spiritual journey and sprinkling it onto your spiritual food that you're serving yourself. Maybe you want to make a little care package for yourself, like it has to do with spiritual food, anything that might help you feel a little bit more secure or boost your to help you boost your energy in something, like, for instance, taking an item that means something to you, like here's my rose quartz, right? So I'm going to hold it and put an emotion and feeling into it that I want to carry with me, like a good feeling, right? So find an item that makes you feel good, carry it with you like a totem. Spirit says to remind you to snap out of any feelings or emotions that aren't serving you at this time, all right? I hope somehow it helps you. Keep me updated, Kavita. Hottie girl. Spirit, what does Hottie Girl need to know? Love Slurpees, yeah. Star Lava, how you doing? Hey Glass, welcome back to the Chammy. Star Lava, I'll do a energy update for you in a minute. So, what's up, Hottie Girl? Can't rain all the time. Babe. Five of Pentacles. Well, at least the light's on, despite no one being home. It's going to be okay. I promise. Can't rain all the time. That wound is going to heal. And it'll make, the weight will make you stronger. Keep me updated. You're welcome, Kavita. Spirit, what does Star Love 22 need to know right now? Life is like a bowl of butter and nothing's going to get in your way. So this is the Sun card. I like to tell people who get this card, like, maybe you should buy yourself some sunflowers, whether they're fake or real, to remind yourself that you were sent here to be happy. So expect it. Expect to be happy. The world is yours. It's your oyster. Glass. How can you say you love me and insult me? So if you have a Two of Wands here, it's easy. People have their own visions. So the reason he says insulting things when you push away, I mean, it's definitely some kind of vision issue going on. So because the Two of Wands is there and the world is there, it's like this person feels like the whole world is in their hands, but really the power is in your hands. Okay? Do you expect this person to show up this way? They're going to show up that way. Okay? Some people have normalized in their lifetime that mental abuse is the correct punishment to give people, because that's maybe what they were used to and normalized in their family and their life and their upbringing. Okay? Hey, sweetheart, how are you, Liz? Welcome back to the Chammy. So, Glass, ask yourself, what do you really want? You know that you don't want to be insulted this way. You know that you don't want to be feeling whatever it is that you're feeling. So maybe tell that bully to go pick on someone else their own size. It is very creepy. Cotton fly. I'm going to find the video in a minute for you. John B., welcome back to the Chammy. How are you? Lito, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you? Good, Lito. Awesome. I'm so glad you came to hang out. I have no idea who won the... I know this is going to sound so stupid, but I don't have any idea who won the reading for April. They have till 3 p.m., 4 p.m., maybe 5 p.m. tomorrow to email me at Gypsy Queen Card Reader. I haven't heard from them yet. So if they don't come forth by then, I'll go ahead and do another announcement. I even noticed that some of the names had changed. Strange. And then I also noticed some of the comments were missing. So maybe daily I just need to write down the names of the people who do leave comments, or maybe I should actually search out some kind of website that will take the names for me that have left the comments, so I can randomly pick one, or print out the names and cut them up into the magic hat. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, gone wild again. Thank you, Liz. Today has been a day. I went out to take a ride and try to find some dinner and try to go get some CBD because the doctor formulated stuff I get from Florida is missing. And I was quite a cunty cunt in the last live I did earlier today because I haven't had my anxiety medication, which is CBD. And then when my car broke down, I was like, fuck, I'm never going to make it back home again. So I had almost a panic attack. Sorry about the music being so loud. Let me turn it down. I don't know why it suddenly got so loud. John V. sitting in a tree. Hey, Creative Arts. I'm good. I'm okay. I'm just glad I made it home. How can you make your situation more better and loving? By going within and just feeling that it's better and loving, putting that old story behind you, understanding that whatever it was is no longer a part of your life. Okay. Listen, I had just said this earlier, and it was something that Rainy Twin Gemini reminded me of. I've been a subscriber of her for a long, long time. But today she reminded me, many of us get into this feeling where we get stuck in our past, and then we'll start feeling, the feelings that don't serve us from our past. And we'll start getting it, really stay in the past or the future, and sometimes we'll serve both at the same time without staying right here. And it was interesting because it's like, just she said something about, thinking about that future can only lead to sometimes anxiety. It's like when I say you can't serve two masters. Like my mentor and I went over this, or have been going over this week. You can't serve the manifestation and turn around and serve the opposite of it at the same time. You either stay in the knowing that it's done. Like, here's an example. I want to buy a house, or move to another city where I feel like I'll be more prosperous. Yeah, there will be sacrifices, and there will be many changes on this new adventure. But if I don't stay in the knowing that it's happening already now and keep treating the manifestation like it's already done, sorting my things, getting things in order, cleaning things up, making sure that what I want is properly packed safely, and what I don't want is properly packed and sold or given away or gifted or donated. If I don't stay in that vibe while I'm working 12 hours a day in the house or wherever, and I stay here and I don't focus on that, and I just focus on the bullshit, my pathetic bullshit life, then I'll only stay in that pathetic bullshit life. Do you understand me? And you don't want that, Creative Arts, and you don't want that either, Glass. None of us want that. So ask yourselves, what master are you serving? The limiting beliefs and the circumstances, or yourself? Staying right here on the timeline you want to be, with the person that you love and the person that you care about, or the people you love and the people you care about, and what you want, instead of what you don't want and what everyone else the fuck thinks you want or is good for you. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, I started ranting. John B., what will today's full moon and 5/5 portal bring you? Fun, mischievousness, sensitivity, love, magic, a new love story, maybe even a love letter. So I saw this episode last night of the Golden Girls on TV, and I love how they picked this outfit for Rose to wear, because she was actually dressing up to bee in the musical Cats. And it's just a very funny episode. I'd love to watch it again. I've never seen it before, but I like to see that some of the episodes are actually in these cards. Thanks for reminding me, because once again, remember, if there are things that you don't want in your life, things about yourself that you do, things about others that they do, things around you that bother you, write them down on a piece of paper and safely burn them. It's going to be the strongest, most powerful moon of the year. It's going to be in Scorpio, my astrological sign. I'm a Halloween baby, so just take it for what it is. I mean, it may be May, but it's going to be the season of the witch. All day. Yes, Liz Love, you may get an oracle update. Are you a little bored, honey? It's okay to sit on the couch and be the empress you are sometimes. You've been putting a lot of things in order, and I can tell you're just pooped about it. Just enjoy the time relaxing, okay? Even if you're just boring other people too. Just relax. It's all good. The world is really your oyster here. Just nurture your ecosystem right now in this High Priestess. In this Empress card, which might as well be the High Priestess anyways. But they're two of the same sisters, and because they are major arcanas. I think you got the High Priestess not too long ago, right? So that's 4 of Cups, Empress, and then the Emperor reversed. I don't feel like the Emperor reverse has anything to do. I do think it's interesting that they both came out, but look, I don't think it really has anything to do with a love story, other than, how you put so much into your birthday party this week and so much into, it's just time to relax right now. And like you were watching Star Wars today, passive boredom, awesome stuff like that. Just relax. You can turn this up. You can turn this upright and get it on up next week. Not trying to be rude or anything. Oh my gosh, and look, it's the devil peeking through. In a good way, of course. So those all just popped out. So let's see who's next. I'm going to go find this video, you guys, so that you guys can see it. Lito, did you want an energy update? I'm going to go find this Chanting in the Woods video for Cottonfly. I wonder if I made it private, because maybe I was embarrassed that I shared this experience at one point in time. Chanting in the Woods. Yeah, I guess it's not on my channel. Oh, wait, yeah, it is here. The Chanting in the Woods. This is so freaky, you guys. 15-minute video of me bitching about it. But main thing is that you actually hear what I'm talking about, because I'll never forget, it sounded like someone getting slaughtered in my backyard, and the cops were just like, well, let us know when it's over. There's the link. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm telling you, I was pissing myself on the inside. Hey, Karen, how are you doing tonight? What's current thoughts of your lover towards you? Let's find out right now. MVM3000. That's a pretty cool name. Will you find a job in May? Sure. What kind of job are you looking for? Karen Henry. What is current thoughts of my lover toward me right now? Are they stressed out wanting me as I am them? Railroad? What do you mean RR? Spirit. What does Karen need to know right now about their lover? So you've got a reverse Three of Swords. They're pretty happy with you in general. Are you sure you're not just going frosty on yourself and then it's causing them to... I mean, look, they really do find reward in whatever it is you guys have together in this Four of Wands. You guys should be celebrating. Don't be sad, darling. Don't be down. Everything's fine. Okay? It is what you make it, Karen. So if you want him to show up to you... Oh, wow. 7 likes and 7 people in the chat. How magical. So what is it you want, Karen? You know? Because literally what you're feeling, which is stressed out, you're absorbing it. You're feeling it. Hey, Ozzy, how are you? Yes, there is a chance. So why don't you just go ahead and tell them how you feel about them and ask how they want to operate around it. Are you guys in contact? Are you guys close by? Well, if you keep thinking he moved on, he will. Do you want him to move on or not? What do you want, Karen? Because Spirit can't give it to you unless you can give it to yourself. Keep me updated. I'm here for you. Leto, sure. Let's do an energy update for you. No, ma'am. He's my brother's family.
This is Victoria Fistwalker, live in the Fairlands. Some mail was delivered to me by driver this morning, so...
Did you tell him that, Karen?
The mail bag here in the Fairlands media office to reach listeners.
Bing bong! Bing bong!
Hello?
The bell's tolling.
My Elven letter opener right here for the picture. Ooh, somebody likes fancy parchment paper, and the handwriting is so elegant. Huh. I think there's been a mistake with the mail service because this does not look like it was meant for me.
Leto, energy update for Leto Spirit. What does Leto need to know right now? Not those cards, Spirit says.
This is highly unconventional, and I really have no idea who sent this because it's just signed with an initial.
But I'm going to peek anyways.
Dear Junction.
I have a feeling you do know what you want. And I have a feeling that you do know what's coming in. I feel like you just want me to confirm it for you. So let's go ahead and see what Spirit needs you to know right now. Okay, so hook it up, Karen. Get with it. Hey, love, 1, 2, 3, 4. Serious, Karen. Tell them what you want. You making a proposal or something like that, Leto? Somebody's going to make a proposal. If they don't, you should. Okay, because they would sure like you to take action. Keep me updated on that Knight of Cups, love. Oh, little extra card for you. Be staying in your power now. Following that inner compass. Don't do anything that's going to trigger you, but Spirit is there for you. Got your back, totally. Working things out for you. So just remember, this person wants to offer you something special if there's someone on your heart or your mind, okay? No matter who it could be, just keep your heart open. It could be a loved one, family member, child, or friend, coworker, someone you've never met.
And I think I'll go see the silent auction items.
Oh, Karen, don't get pissed about thinking about it, because if you get pissed, this person's just absorbing what you're thinking about it, what you're thinking about them and about you guys. Don't go frosty on yourself, Karen, because you're worth it, okay? And getting angry, maybe you're one of those people like me, manifest through their anger, teeth out, claws up. But you don't always have to manifest from that energy either. Even if you get angry, you're not messing up what you're manifesting or wanting to create. It's going to be okay. You just need to go to them and tell them how you feel. Wow, cool. 8 people in the chat and 8 likes. 8/8 is the day my mother died. See how your date with Choji will go tomorrow. Another one. Wow. How exciting. Magical. We got the magician here. It's going to be quite fun. Look your best. Detail is everything. You're welcome, Nato. So what are you so hurt about, Karen? Can I just ask real quick? I want to be specific about what you're hurt about. Broken to shreds. Yeah, you feeling a little stabby in this Ten of Swords? Look, I can't really tell you everything in just one card. But I can tell you have the power to change it. The way he treats you. But see, at the same time, he can only show up to you the way that you assume. So because you keep telling him that he's telling yourself that this is the only way he shows up to you, it's the only way he's going to show up to you, darling. We all can only show up to you the way that you think and feel and assume that we will all show up to you because we are all you pushed out in the reality mirror. I get stuck in this all the time too. You're not alone. Okay? And I'm going to talk more about it tomorrow, but tonight I'm just too tired. Tonight I'm just out of it. But we'll do some readings tomorrow. Maybe we'll do some spirit box because it's the full moon. Hey Tiffany, welcome back to the Chammy. Yolanda, what's up? It's good to see you guys. Yeah, sure. Yolanda, what do you need to know? What does Yolanda need to know right now, Spirit? Somebody wants to give you something special. But I'm telling you right now, they might just give it to you out of boredom. So but keep your heart open. Keep outside of, looking at the bigger picture. Think outside the box with this now. Six of Pentacles. Can't hold it more. So no reason to hide your feelings. You can't say the wrong thing to the right guy. You can't say the wrong thing to the right girl. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. You're welcome, Yolanda. Tiffany, I was trying to send PayPal, but for some reason it's not working. Sometimes that happens. Let me make sure you have the correct link, okay? Thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me tonight. I'm gonna apologize again for being a cunt in my last live. I don't like that word, but I was definitely a bitch face. But promise you don't have to see my fuck you eyes again. Aww. Molly says she wishes I could just fly out to come and swim in her new pool. I hope she found a place. Does this mean she found a place? Me next. Prayed for it this afternoon. My mom said that it was nice. Aww. I'm not really fond of pools, but yeah, I love to swim, and I was actually training to be an Olympic swimmer for many years when I was a kid, and then I just decided to play rock and roll instead. I did gymnastics, ballet, ice skating, swimming, soccer, football, baseball, basketball. I really loved all that stuff. Then I got in an accident. It's like I'm working hard to achieve getting back into the fun things I like to do. Like that. Don't know that I'll ice skate ever again, but definitely I would love to roller skate again. And I'm such a noob. I've never ever rollerbladed ever, but I would imagine that it's kind of like ice skating. I don't know. I don't want to ever find out. Either one or the other. Let me know if that works. That if it doesn't, it's okay. We'll just do an energy update for you. Maybe it'll work tomorrow. Yeah, you can have a reading. How are you, Ingrid? I like your name. So you should see me there with my rainbow hair. You never roller skated or rollerblade. Oh my god, roller skating is so much fun. It's so much fun. I love it. Thank you so much, Tiffany, for your donation. I'm so grateful. Wow, and at 1:11 Eastern Standard Time. How magical. Hey, me, are you still there? We'll just do love 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we do yours? We did yours. Did we do yours? Did we do your energy update? Fire Spawn. I was reading that link that you sent me, love. It was good. It's really good. Okay, dear. I see Tiffany. I didn't see your question on the PayPal, so I'm just guessing that you want to put it here. Pardon me. Pardonnez-moi. I really liked that link that you sent me, Firespawn, and I think I might have even read it like several times to process it, and I might have to read it again. It's so much more comforting than some of the things I have read. Like crap, like it doesn't mean anything. Like I think the dreams I've been having are incredibly significant because it's been so long since I've seen some of the people in my dreams show up. I'm happy. When I started the twin flame activation meditations that I'm doing with Law of Attraction Solutions, I had 3 horrible nightmares, believe it or not, which I have not told them about. But because I'm just trying to see how this all pans out. Now, I know when I first started subliminals, like a couple of years ago, and got into really deep, transic meditations and started creating them, I would have nightmares, but I realized I was only processing my grief and my bullshit. Those dreams that are mental garbage. And thank God nothing that's been prophetic, because I refuse to have that happen again. So I'm just waiting for your question, Tiffany. I'm here for you whenever you're ready. I heard so many tarot readers told me that my dream doesn't mean anything, even though it's significant to me. Sorry they told you that. It's because they're forgetting to tell you this. Nothing has a meaning until you give it a meaning. They're trying to give you that. They're trying to portray that to you in a way where, at the same time, they're saying it in such a way where they're not helping you understand what that means. Instead, they're making it as if it's insignificant at all. So you see where it becomes confused with someone who's a tarot card reader who reads out of the book, okay, and who doesn't really practice the law of assumption or has warped views about it. At least once a month, I have to go to my mentor and be like, for the fucking, and she has to whip my ass straight. And I love her for it. But slowly, little by slowly, little by little, it's getting to the point where, more of our conversations are about the wonderful lives we're living instead of the nightmares that I'm living or was living. Okay, sure, Tiffany. So you just want something, you just want to know what you need to know right now. All right, love, let's get into that right now. Yeah, and it's like in the link reaffirmed some of the most important things to me that I already knew. Spirit, what does Tiffany need to know right now? She just wants to get some general energy update and ideas on certain aspects, I guess, of her life that you'll know about. I might overrun your cards, Tiffany, so I hope you have the patience for me to read them all that come out in spirit. Hey, can you turn the TV down, Daddy? Please. I guess I could have done that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt your reading.
No.
Okay. So, despite the fuckery of some of the cards that have come out, I'm looking at the most major card here that is a major arcana, because all the little minor ones are very insignificant compared to the one that is a major arcana, in my great opinion. Just want to ask the fairies real quick. I'm just like drawn to pick up the fairies and see what they have to say to you. It's so interesting how I just picked up the fairies and got a mermaid card, the lovers. Is there something weighing in on your heart? I'm just going to add it to the bunch. Oh, okay, sweetheart. Well, you've got choices to make. Something might actually be making you feel, Spirit says not that card. Something, it's like, has somebody like crushed you? Has something quickly come about that's like kind of a little bit frightening, a little bit upsetting, feel a little bit wounded. You're not sure what the next step is to take, with love. But Spirit's handing you a sword of mental stability here while you're here today. Look, the boogeyman has a hold of you. Any boogeymans going on here? Because this is take a deep look at these. Look how they're looking over at despite the sun coming through, everything going fine, everything going well. They keep looking back at this old story. This boogeyman keeps taking a hold of them. Yeah, Contemplate probably did fall asleep or got lost in that spooky video I gave her about the chanting in the woods here on Cinco de Mayo. Did you catch that story, Firespawn? I just want to see if Spirit will say a little bit more from the fairies, through the fairies. If the fairies want to say more. Okay, nothing from the fairies. Let's go ahead and try to get some direct messages real quick from Spirit before I talk to you about the story that's going on. Any advice, Spirit, for Tiffany? Waiting. While the waiting will make you stronger, what are you doing in your time while you're waiting? And how do you know that you're manifesting from wanting and needing? The difference. I think Spirit's all out of messages. Okay. It's going to be the energy behind this whole reading here is you taking movement in this Three of Wands. And keeping your vision, your eye on the prize that you want. And what do you want? Ask yourself, what is it that you want? We know you don't want boogeyman. So look, here it is. Got the Five of Pentacles. Somebody does want to come in and talk to you and be a part of communicating and giving you the love, the trust, and the excitement that you want in life. But you've got to create it too. You've got to stop. You've got to stop this. It can't rain all the time. Lights on, but no one's home. But look how lucky you are because the light is on. There's somebody that has feelings for you in this Eight of Wands. It's like you've got that cup of love in your hand, but you're not sure what you want to put in it. You're not sure what you want. Just sure, you know you want love. You know you want health. You know you want wealth. You know you want a castle. You know you want arts and fine things in life, and you want to grow and be strong. But it's like there's so many options, you don't know what to pick first. And past love. And wanted the past love, and I was hoping a new love was going to come rescue me, LOL. It can still happen. You can have the ex-love come back and be the best version of themselves, or you can have new love come in too. You know, law of attraction is about getting what you want or getting something just like it or better. The law of assumption is getting what you want, exactly what you want, based on your thoughts and feelings. Everything really is your feelings, though. I mean, thoughts become things, but that's just because thoughts become your feelings. Thoughts are your feelings, feelings are your thoughts. And I think everybody manifests differently, depending on our neurodiversities and our learning disabilities and the way that we are in general.
You're listening to Fantasy Fair Radio.
I did a binding and a banishing on someone who tried to punch my mother on her deathbed, and like the morning he dropped dead. So be careful. Right? Yeah, manifesting for something good. Because your thoughts do become things. And that's when I realized, oh yeah, that's really the truth of, you know, being the magic wand. For a while I blamed myself. But then when I found out, you know, he had a serious drug problem and a serious heart problem and was like almost like 100 years old at 64. Did you know also that loneliness, just want to tell you because I can feel that you're lonely in these cards here. Loneliness is the equivalent of smoking 15 cigarettes a day. And since you're involuntarily manifesting all the time, like the way that you breathe, involuntarily breathing, the way you're going to manifest something good is by being on that strict mental diet, catching yourself when you get into limbo. Here's one of the most important cards in your reading. This Hanged Man. You are this Hanged Man, but look, Spirit says, who can you trust? Where can you find that emotional and financial security? In yourself, in this Nine of Pentacles. Now we're going to go back to the Hanged Man in a minute. Because through all of this, look, you already have this love. It's right here. This is the second most important major arcana card. But do you see what's happening here? Your thoughts and your feelings keep pulling you back into the past. You know, making you not realize that hand in hand you go. Wherever you go, there you are. You want this person from the past? Take them by the hand. You want this new person maybe that you've never met that's new love? Take them by the hand. Believe nothing that you hear and only half of what you see. So let's go back to the Hanged Man for just a second. And this Ace of Swords. So this card is essentially about limbo. It's essentially about being and feeling sometimes misplaced. But it's not the kind of limbo that you're going to stay in. Because this card's more like those people who do suspension. Oh, Maine. Wow. Yeah. So this card's more about like those people who do suspension. It's like you're in suspension right now to learn something, to have an epiphany, to come out of this on the other side a better you. So that everyone that presents themselves to you is a better them. Okay. I don't know why this card just came out, but it's the Empress. This is definitely how, people see you and your energy. Now, what are you doing to nurture that ecosystem? Are you staying on your pedestal? Are you doing special things for yourself so that, that way when, you're thinking about your love life, you're thinking about the love you want to manifest, you're feeling good too, you do realize that you're the spell. You're the love spell. You're the magic wand. No one decides that, for you. That is the power that you have today. I live in the ex for 7.5 years, was a drug addict. So manifesting, you want the guy in Nevada. I live in Maine. So the ex, okay, so you want the new love in Nevada who's not an ex-drug addict, correct? Yeah, I was with someone for a long time who was a drug addict before we got together. And then they were clean the whole time we were together, but then they fell off the bandwagon. And I couldn't stay engaged or married to someone like that. And to this day, like, I know them and, I'll talk and grief counsel them, but I can't have a relationship with them because they didn't take care of themselves, like physically. And they hurt me. And that's probably why I never got back into a serious relationship or ever really dated ever again. And not that I would not now, okay, but I'm saying it was like years of trauma. And I'm just glad that I've healed from that. So you got to ask yourself, you want the guy in Nevada, right? And, at what point are you guys going to, have you guys met yet? At what point are you guys going to get together and start actually speaking in public together? Cooking together, watching movies together. Because it does take 40 hours of FaceTime to get to skinny dipping. 100 hours of FaceTime, trust. So Spirit wants you to write a love letter to yourself and make sure you include all the stuff, wonderful stuff you want in it. And everything that you're grateful for. And then burn it on the new moon. Tonight, on the full moon, you're going to write the stuff you don't want down. Man, I love this song from Wizard of Oz. It's so funny because I'm always like, don't go down that yellow brick road of piss. Okay, Tiffany? I mean, serious. Every time you start to have an intrusive thought, snap your fingers and just come back to reality and realize it's already done. It's already done. What you want is already done. Now that you know you want the guy in Nevada, put the past in the past because the past is in the past. Okay? I know I'm like going on and on and on, kind of giving you a bit too much for $10, but it's okay. You deserve it. So once again, staying in your power in the Nine of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups is the last card that you got. It's so important that you understand that this Ten of Cups, this completion, this is already yours because you desire it. Don't go back to the past. Past is in the past. It hurts you. It freaks you out. It makes you feel uncomfortable. It triggers you. Just leave it there. Don't look back. Okay? No more looking back at the boogeyman. Every time I start to think about gold, I'm like, I just, peace out. So think about what you want instead of what you don't want. Stay here in the present on the timeline with the man that you want, or the woman that you want, or the friends that you want, or the situation with your family that you want, or a job or health or whatever. I mean, we get to the point, I feel, as human beings where we get to the point where we feel like we can't have the power to at least even manifest anything little, because we're so brainwashed by all the social media and by all the rigmarole out there that people say are standard statistics that we have to live by. Like, no, that. So please keep me updated. So he was a boyfriend when you were 17?
Tell great stories. Use those stories to.
You're a big take care of everyone person, so am I. Oh my God. Like, I'm telling you, I am too. So I can relate to you with that. Hey Moon Rama, how are you? Yes, welcome. Sure, what's your question? I'm sort of in the middle of a paid reading, but sure. We're about to end this paid reading. So what is it? Is there any questions that you have about your reading? Is there any questions you have about law of attraction or law of assumption or relationships in general? Please let me know. And if you remember something later or you want to ask something later, just email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com. The emails should be in the description or on the About Me section somewhere on the page.
No, go away, all right. I'll do it.
You do affirmations, yeah. That's awesome. Do you find the affirmations help you? Or do the affirmations help them? Because at the end of the day, I mean, yeah, the affirmations are what helps you to believe. But at the end of the day, I guess some people really do need to believe, where it's, honestly, they don't need to believe. But not everyone can stay on a strict mental diet either. Literally, there are so many people on the planet that can't even get through the day without having an intrusive thought about themselves or others. And we don't mean it. We don't. Just because you have an intrusive thought doesn't mean you're a bad person. Yes, Sugar Cube, you can ask a question. Monorama, yes, you can ask a question. So, Monorama, if you keep telling yourself no contact, then you guys are just going to stay in no contact. Tell yourself something different. Feel something different. Like, start thinking about you guys, how you guys got back in contact and what it feels like, what you would talk about, what you would do. All right, and start there. Abba, reconciliation with, okay, same thing. Yes, it's possible. Anything is possible. I am possible is what impossible means. You never dated a woman, maybe it would be different. I've never dated a woman either, but I've been best friends, and girlfriends for, like, I've always called my friends who are girls my girlfriends, but not literally like my girlfriend, like I would date or something. I think it's just an old-fashioned term I got from my mom. But no, I've never dated a woman, but maybe I have, because like I talked to my girlfriend every day from the UK for years since we were little girls, and before my best friend Melanie died, like, those were my two best friends. Those were my girlfriends. We've always said, like, Nikki and I've always said, maybe we should just marry each other, even though, we're not attracted to each other like that, just for like emotional, financial security. And we have so much fun together. I mean, that's what it's about, really. I mean, of course, we all want, a good lover, of course. But sometimes just, being in the presence of someone that makes you happy is enough, too. You don't have to be in a partnership with them. They don't have to be your boyfriend or girlfriend. They can be your best friend, too. girl or boy, or dog. Right, Puppy Rooney? Yeah, me too. I really love it too as well. It makes me really happy. To help others. Hey Ingrid, how are you, dear? Thank you so much for your donation. I'm so glad you caught me before I was going to close the portal. Moon Rama, can I do what, dear? You really do think bad sometimes, Moon Rama. You can have whatever you want. What do you want them to feel, dear? Moon Rama, what do you want them to feel? I don't always need cards, okay? You want a card so bad? Keep contemplating it. The Hermit card. This is how they're feeling. They're just thinking about you all the time, wondering why you're not showing up. They want to have a good time. Start feeling good about it, okay? They're yours. Why? Because you desire it. It's just science. Ingrid Love, what's your question? Sugar Cube, why did things in between Jay? He's a Sagittarius. Why did things in between Jay? Spirit, what does Sugar Cube need to know about that right now? You're welcome, Moon Rama. Keep me updated. Just a lazy lover. Just lazy. Sorry. I know that sucks to be told that, Sugar Cube, but maybe you're just too strong for them and they're not strong enough. Okay? Don't feel down about it. The strength, the weight will make you stronger. Okay? What's a lazy lover? Well, maybe if you don't know what that is, I don't need to be telling you that on my channel. If you're too young to understand that. Snow White, what is the next action towards you? What is P's next action towards you? Seems like the best relationships. Ingrid, where are you, darling? Congratulations, Sugar Cube. I'm so happy for you. So what you just need to know is just maybe just, what is a lion? A lion is lazy. They do nothing but hang around all day doing nothing but sleeping and eating. They're just too lazy to put the effort into it. Yeah, let me show that. I don't know why it blocked you, Snow White. Snow White's energy update. Ingrid, I'm trying to look for you. I need to get my glasses. So, Snow White, the devil. Spirit saying, have fun this weekend, okay? Because the world is yours. You're manifesting something amazing. Paying attention to detail, okay? I hope somehow that helps. Ingrid, where are you? Ingrid, what is your question, darling? Well, Sugar Cube, what do you expect when probably you're out of 64,000 thoughts a day, maybe your thoughts and feelings are more shit than ever. And you just haven't had someone to tell you, hey, it's okay. You can be and do whatever you want. Especially if you change your thoughts and feelings about it. Why didn't you work out? Well, take some responsibility into thinking about what your actions were, what your thoughts were, what your feelings were. Because at the end of the day, the whole vast world is you pushed out, Sugar Cube. Okay, and what that means is that we can only show up to you the way that you think, feel, and assume that we will. Why? Because you are the beautiful creator of your reality. No one else. You don't have to accept this reading either. You can reject it, especially since tarot readings are never set in stone. It's really up to you if you want to have the patience to change it. So since you're not a paid reader right now, you're just a free energy update, I really need you, Ingrid, to tell me what your question is. If you want to have an energy, if you want to have a reading so that we can get into it. If you don't have any questions, I can go ahead and just start reading the cards for you. Yeah, your self-concept is going to be important, Sugar Cube. Just keep working on it. 60 to 90 days with a subliminal and you'll be fine. Ingrid, are you there, dear? Oh, that's wonderful, Sugar Cute. Thank you, Snow White. It'll help you very much so. Just make sure that you stick up with it. I mean, like, stick up with it. Just make sure that you keep up with it, okay? And you might have weird ass dreams. But hopefully it won't be that bad. Because the dreams will get better, okay? All right, Snow White, you have a good night and be safe. Sweet dreams. Did I do your question? I think I did. I just don't see your question on PayPal, Ingrid. Oh, you're so welcome, Sugar Cube. Keep me updated. Bet you any minute now Molly's going to show up. I hope so. Let me see what's going on with my chat. This doesn't seem to be working properly. Ingrid, did you fall asleep? Well, I'm going to go ahead and start doing your reading. Spirit, what does Ingrid need to know right now? Oh, there you are, dear. I can see that you're going through a tough time. You've gotten the 8 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. Spirit saying that you need to really recover. Love is blind, but you're not. It's time to sit back, have a drink you like, whatever your favorite stress drink is. Mine in particular is root beer on ice with chocolate syrup in a pretty glass, a straw. So go for it. But it's really time for you to start reprogramming yourself. I can see that this emotional financial security that you're looking for, that you're seeking, is just kind of ass backwards. We can turn it up though. Especially doing the hard work on a strict mental diet, paying attention to the details, and the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, I know you paid for 10 cards, dear. You might get a few more. We'll just see what Spirit says. So, once again, he's angry and unhappy. I bet you don't even understand why. Does that resonate? It's all right, dear. I understand. Don't apologize. Hey, Molly. So glad you came, babe. Viva Movida Laura. Hi, honey. So I'm in a paid reading real quick with Ingrid. And going to see what I can do to help her out. So check out this conflict. They don't really want to fight with you, or you don't really want to fight with them either. But it's almost as if they're addicted to it. They're addicted to the actions. They're addicted to the anger, addicted to the pain. It's very ambitious to create this conflict. It's like they get off on it. It makes them feel nostalgic. Makes them feel hot. Makes them feel good. And then they like to talk shit and gossip about it in this Page of Swords. You know, while they're being sneaky, everybody thinks that they're sensitive and loyal in this Queen of Cups and this King of Wands. But really, they're just a sneaky shit. It's not your fault. You can change it. But I can see that you're at this crossroads and you just really don't give a fuck. You want to fill in the blanks with something that serves you, like proposals that serve you instead of keeping you up in the middle of the night. So what are you going to do with this Chariot? Because you can't serve two masters. Can't serve him and yourself at the same time. So ask yourself, which wolf are you feeding? The good one inside or the bad one? You want to be the leader of your chariot? You got it. You got everything you want. You really do. But you've got to be putting yourself first. Let's get some direct messages from Spirit and what you need to know right now, Ingrid. Sweet dreams, Lido. I hope you have a good night, babe. I'll see you this weekend. Why? Because you're the causation of your reality, Ingrid. You have become so used to the brainwashing of him, and him normalizing this, because it's normal for him but not normal for you, and you don't have to put up with this shit. Molly, how you doing? Are you manifesting me a new home too? YouTube app is not liking your videos. It skipped over what you read for me. That is so weird. I wonder why. So it won't skip. It's only your connection. It's not mine. So when you go back and look at this, after it uploads online, after I go offline, you'll be able to reread it you'll be able to listen to it just fine. And then if you can't, please come back to me and let me know, because I can go over it with you and just send you the cards, send you an email or something like that. Okay, babe? Spirit wants you to sparkle, bitch, sparkle. You heard that song, Shine Bright Like a Diamond, by Rihanna. Protection. Spirit is watching over you, but you've got to understand that you need to be putting yourself first. You need to be putting yourself first, thinking about what you want, putting all those limiting beliefs and circumstances out the window, because life is beautiful. Life is so meaningful. Just go on a gratitude rant about what you are grateful for in the morning when you wake up, and see how much things change, and see how much energy you get to move forward with what you want instead of what he is putting on you in regards to his anger, his stress, his limiting beliefs, his circumstances, because you certainly don't have to live by them. Spirit says aggressively hydrate if you've been crying a lot. Okay? The world is in your hands. You can have reward with this, but you've got to do the mental work, and my God has spoken. You have to do the work. The cards can't do it for you. All they can do is tell you to take the higher road, but you're the one that has to take the action for you, for yourself. Wiping that old story away. Thinking about who you want him to show up to you as from now on. Okay? So do you know what you want? Hey, Live and La Vida Laura, you want a free energy update, babe? You too, Molly? But please tell me, what do you want, Ingrid? He told me he already filed for divorce. You can change that too. But how much resistance do you have against this person? You look like you already have so much resistance already. I feel like, let me see what's behind the unfollows. Okay, I will. You don't know if it's true.
this workshop, you'll learn about how SL books are created.
You mean like a divorce from you or a divorce from someone else?
If you've ever thought about creating the next great fantasy
Olivia
novel in
Laura.
SL, this workshop will give you the tools to create, publish, and share your masterpiece.
We're going to jail because X is a mafia member and I had no fucking idea. No. I mean, my great-grandfather was the head of the mafia, but you don't see me going to jail. Just kidding. Not kidding, actually. Look, Ingrid, think about what you want. Don't think about his divorce. Don't think about how shitty he makes you feel. This is not someone who makes you feel yummy at all. You might love them, but you're only in love with the idea of what you think is love with them. I'm in love with an idea, I believe, of what you would like to have with them. Now, you could have it with them. You could change this person, but not with all the resistances that you have against them, unfortunately. It would take a very long time. It could take up to 5 freaking decades. And you don't want to spend all your time unhappy. Because you are not happy bunny right now. And you deserve to be happy. You were sent here to have fun, Ingrid. So think about what you want, because what you want is most important. Putting yourself first. Okay? And I'm going to keep reminding you every time I see you. You know, what is it that is serving Ingrid today? No one else is causing this problem with him but you. You must take responsibility for that first. And the reason I say that is, once again, everybody is you pushed out. It's just science. You know, when you think about somebody, like, look at what just happened with Molly and I. Okay, I knew Molly was going to show up. And then she did. Okay, because I expected her to. Because it's easy, like finding, it's just easy to know, because, you know, she's just me pushed out. She has to show up because of the way that I expect her to show up, or assume her to show up to me as my friend. The same goes for her and her reality. In her reality, I have no will. In my fucking reality, she has no will. Pardon my French. Okay? He has no fucking will in your reality. Okay? He's just an extra added bonus. Okay? That's it. Me, I have no will. I can only show up to you, darling, the way that you expect me to. I can only show up to you the way that you believe I will. Okay, now I'm here to help you. If you really feel like you know, this is the one. This is someone who makes you feel yummy. This is someone who makes you want to, you know, go outside and you know, rip off your clothes and run through the sprinkler on a hot summer day and do a cartwheel at the same time. Like, this person makes you feel that amazing, then yeah, let's work on it. Let's change it. While you can't change people, you can change the whole situation by going within and changing the way you feel about yourself, them, and the situation. But depending on your resistances, the law of assumption will block you. The law of attraction will not work for you. Okay, and all you'll do is continuously and voluntarily manifest what you don't want instead of what you do, because there's no way you can stop it, because you are involuntarily manifesting every moment the way you involuntarily breathe. So be careful with your thoughts about yourself and others. You were happy with him till you got hurt. Yeah. So he pisses you off. He hurts your feelings. Say something different to yourself now. Well, that's the old story. This new version of him doesn't do that anymore. He's fucking awesome. And see how much he changes. But you got to snap yourself out of it. When you start to look back, you know, and you start to feel that fear, and then you start to look into the future about how it's going to be and start feeling that anxiety, stop yourself. Yield, fucking yield, okay? And come right back to the space. Stay on this timeline with what you want. The timeline you want with him. How it feels, what you want. Throwing all logic and circumstances out the fucking window. There's a third party. There's another wife. Another boyfriend. You see what I'm saying? Bad family members, people who don't want you together, they don't fucking matter. Okay? Why? Because if Bob, in my reality, has 10 fucking zebra wives and 10 fucking zebra babies with him, doesn't matter. He's still my man. Why? Because it's my reality, Bob. Get over it. Now, while Bob can have his own reality, with his giraffes or whatever, that's not in my reality. Don't know who that giraffe is. Okay? Only Greek goddesses for Bob. Do you understand me? Because it's my reality. See what I'm talking about? And now that's just a silly example. Okay, but you hear how delusional it was, right? Sometimes you just got to be like that to get the point across or to understand how serious I am. People who talk about law of attraction, law of assumption, like we don't come on YouTube to talk about it because we don't fucking experience it or don't know what we're talking about or lying to you. I mean, I'm really trying to honestly make you understand that the world is yours. Come here, baby. Give me a kiss, kid. Hey, look, it's my coworker, Gypsy with a J. Oh, baby, why you still got puppy breath at 4 years old? Let me catch up on this stuff here. Live in La Vida, Laura, yes. Beverly, welcome back to the Chammy. How are you, dear? Ingrid, he's so much nicer to Megan. He treats her like a queen. He treats me like shit. See, there's the nail in the freaking coffin. There's the nail in the freaking coffin, people. I mean, I'm just serious. Like, look at what she just said. He treats some other bitch better than her. Turn that around. Change that into, you know what? He loves, cherishes, and adores me. He treats me like the fucking queen I am. I don't know who that bitch is. Megan. Or Negan or whatever the hell. I can't see it because I don't have my glasses. I was just looking around for him. That bitch fell off the planet. She went back to jail. She met the love of her life and moved to another country, and it wasn't your man. Do you understand me, Ingrid? Okay? Well, men are the shield. We are the warriors. Right, puppy? Beverly, give me a chance. I'm in a paid reading with Ingrid. But I will do your energy update for sure. Let's see, Spirit. What does Beverly need to know, dear? What are this person's feelings, next actions towards them? I just have a hard time trying to see the good in it. Oh my God, that must be why I kept seeing the Five of Cups pop out. But I kept putting away because I was like, I already know that, Spirit. Tell me more. Okay, so they're feeling like they need to recover a little bit. They need to relax. They want to relax with you. They might like to have some R&R time with you in this Four of Swords. Okay, I hope somehow that helps, Beverly. Keep me updated because they might just want to like chill out, watch a movie, have a couple drinks, just cuddle, or maybe not cuddle. Maybe they want to get some time alone or relax, or maybe you've worked them out too much and they just need a little time to take in the feelings that they feel in regards to feeling more balanced enough to get a good night's rest because you're in their world. Only you will know, Beverly, what those mean. Please keep me updated. Roadrunner 4, how are you? Ingrid, I understand. I just have a hard time trying to see the good in the situation when I'm not on my own so much. When I'm on my own so much. Yeah, put third party who? I don't know what you're talking about. Good luck, Beverly. Please keep me updated. Live in La Vida, Laura. Let's do an energy update for Live in La Vida, Laura. Yeah, it really is, Ingrid. if he isn't the one, there's definitely someone out there for you. So, live in La Vida Laura, Spirit's asking you with this Emperor to get your shit together, girl, because you're talented. You don't want to be the Emperor with no clothes. So contemplate what's the most important thing to you in this Hermit card. Wow, 2 major arcanas. What's the most important thing to you right now? Yeah. What do you want the most? It's already yours. It's your destiny in this Wheel of Fortune. So look, the portal's closed, but if anybody has any questions about law of attraction, law of assumption, I'm going to go ahead and just put portals closed unless somebody wants to do a paid reading. Molly, we're going to do your energy update in a minute. Was there any last person that snuck in there? I didn't see them. Oh, wait, I think I did. I saw one person. Hold on. Florence, did we do you? And Roadrunner 4, welcome to the Chammy. Portal closed after Florence, Roadrunner, and Molly. Annie, I ask a question new here. Is Gabby coming forward? How does she feel? So that's 2 questions. Let's just see what you need to know about Gabby right now, okay? Okay, so this is the Tower card, and while this can be a bad thing sometimes, okay, I don't feel in your case what's going on here is, okay, so yeah, you've got some troubles, right? But this person it's just too burdensome for them to take on the time or the effort to rebuild what they have let come crashing. Well, I've got to, oh, that's so annoying that. So listen, you can change this. Okay, it doesn't have to be so burdensome all the time. But no, this person's feeling absolutely on fire in a not so good way. So I feel like Gabby is just going to keep talking shit or doing shit that doesn't please you, especially if you stay in the knowing that that's how they're going to show up to you, especially if that's what you expect. When I saw that everything he was telling me was just stories that weren't really true, he started avoiding me. So check this out, Ingrid. I have a girlfriend, right? And she lives in Traverse City, Michigan. She met this really great guy, right? And he used to, I think he might even be like a cousin or somebody. Never mind, I can't tell you that part. But this particular guy lied about who he was on LinkedIn, lived in her house, thought he was going to work every day to his job, and then one day realized that everything he was telling her was a lie. Okay, and it was really, he almost killed her. All right. And the worst part is, even after he left, like 6 months later, she started smelling something and she found her cat that went missing, dead under the couch. Not because she forgot about it, not because it got stuck, but this guy definitely was some kind of psychopath. So really ask yourself and be careful with people online. I mean, a long time ago, I used to play EverQuest Online Adventures, and there were several people who were in my guild, the Bruja. And we were all really good friends. And then we spent like 10 years playing games online by the time we were kids. And then they had a third party situation. And one of the guys ended up killing the girl because she got pregnant by the other guy, and he was so jealous. And then one of my closest friends found her under the bed dead and pregnant. I mean, like, she hadn't even met this guy. They had just all been online, friends. Okay. And then when he found out that she was with the other guy in real life, he just went batshit crazy. There are psychopaths out there, guys, so be careful on your dating apps. Make sure if you meet somebody online that you go with someone you trust, always. So who's next? So yeah, Roadrunner, Gabby's on fire, like not even thinking, only thinking about themselves. Spirit is pretty funny, living La Vida, you're right. I tried to pay attention, but attention paid me, LOL, Lil Wayne. I like what he said about dropping out of school. Florence, are you there, dear? Ingrid, you know that's funny. I wanted to name my daughter Storm, but her dad didn't want to. She became Rose. Now I pick on her and call her Stormy Rose. That's fine. That's great. That's awesome. You know, I love that story. I think that's cool that synchronicities are on point for you to live in La Vida, Laura. That's so cool, Ingrid. Yeah, I've never been on a dating app. I have no intention of meeting people and going on dates with them inorganically. Molly, what's your question, dear? I don't know where Florence went to. Maybe Florence fell asleep. Gotten so out of it, maybe I did Florence's energy update. Yeah, Molly, what was the question? What's behind all the unfollowing, Spirit, that we need to know about beef stew? He just wants to be successful in what he's doing. Maybe there are people on the list that are making him feel burdensome in this 6 of Wands, this 10 of Wands, and this 5 of Wands. It's like he doesn't want to have competition. He doesn't want all these people feeling like they have to have competition for him. Good night, Liz, love. Sweet dreams, darling. Wait, you unfollowed him? Oh, it's girls who are catching feelings for him. I understand. Okay. Yeah, like I thought it was so funny when my death doula teacher was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do an arc. What was it that she did for me? She did a archaic reading or whatever. I can't remember what the fuck it's called. It's so late. I think I'm gonna go to bed, you guys. The portal is closed. I don't think anyone's gonna buy any more readings. It's so late. But yeah, she's like, you should try dating websites. No thanks. I remember once I knew this guy, like he was really into this girl online, and we all played this video game together, and we all role played online together. And he went to meet her, and he walked in to go meet her, and it was his mom. Thank you, Daddy. How weird is that? Yes. Yes, Fire Spawn. I had a psychopath that killed one of mine too. Life is strange. It is very, very strange. I have no idea. That happened so many years ago, and I didn't live in the same state or anything like that. So because I wasn't directly involved, it wasn't really much I could do but listen to my friend talk to me about the horrifying story as I grief counseled them. You have a Looper's Great Babe? It's been interesting. It's awesome. Although it's not one of my preferred ones because it's not doctor formulated and it's not laboratory tested that I know of. And I only got this because what is doctor formulated and lab tested that I usually order online, they were out of. This one actually, as good as it is, I need to stay more hydrated while using it because it really makes my throat sore and everything. And I can't do too much of it either because I am a lightweight anyways. I don't drink and I don't smoke and I just eat plants and fish sometimes. The reason that you're getting anxious is because you're greening out. And you can green out whether it's CBD or, Delta 8, Delta 9, doesn't matter what Delta it is. You can green out by doing too much and not realizing it and then think it causes you anxiety. When it doesn't really cause you anxiety, it's just you're greening out because you did too much. Because sometimes the thing about marijuana or cannabis or hemp is that you'll get creeper weed. And what creeper weed is, it creeps up on your ass, okay? Trust me, my about me doesn't say Queenie Connoisseur of the Great Hemp Sea because I don't know shit about this stuff. So next time you smoke and you don't know what the fuck you're smoking, start with one baby hit. Wait a little bit. If you're not feeling it, take another hit. But try not to go past 3. Really evaluate if it's something you don't know what it is, or you haven't smoked in a while. Just be careful because it will knock you on your fucking ass because it's medicine. I know. Today I went and got the supers. I did one hit and we went ahead and made dinner. And afterwards I was like, "What's my name? What, dude?" I knew I needed to go get something though for my own anxiety because I was a super cunt in my life earlier today. And I don't like to be like that, but I can't help it sometimes because, I get lost in my fucking too. Which we're going to talk more about tomorrow on the live. I think I have a music seminar to go to tomorrow, and then I'm pretty much free. Did you see the video that I posted you guys about the chanting in the woods that happened on Cinco de Mayo, where I called the cops and was like, it sounds like someone's being slaughtered in my backyard, and they were like, well, call us when it's over. They didn't even care. God, let me get this video for you. I'm sorry, it's 15 minutes of me bitching about it, but you might find it interesting to listen to it yourself. The chanting in the woods. Molly, do you remember when I called you and was like, bitch, I'm scared? I think I was also on the phone that night with my friend Stephanie from Traverse City, Michigan. There it is. I'm talking to people on the live, Daddy.
What time are going to close? Past 2 o'clock?
Well, I've already closed the portal, so I was just giving them some videos in regards to Cinco de Mayo. Oh my God, it's Friday and Cinco de Mayo again. I'm not going anywhere today. Do you hear me, universe? Dude, it sounded like a cult. That's what was so scary. It's fire spawn. It sounded like a cult. Okay, and I'm friends with all the people at the local metaphysical store, and even though they have a drum circle, they would never go out at 3, 4, 5, 6 in the morning and drum like that and chant like that, or even late at night after 11 p.m. at night. Like, it was very scary. I was pretty terrified. And everybody in the house was sleeping. I was like, motherfuckers, where's my gun? Or in fact, where's the neighbor's AR-15? I'm kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. Sometimes I have a dark sense of humor, so please just don't think I'm just being silly about guns. Just trying to make you guys laugh. There's so much in the news about guns lately. I have a hard time not making jokes, okay? But I really do not support guns. Although, I will be honest, because we have guns, I think that, people think twice about invading because they know every motherfucker here has them. And we won't hesitate to use them to protect our chihuahuas. I saw the cutest Frenchie today that had the Boston Terrier look to it. She was an angel. I told the guy, wow, if that had been my chihuahua, she would have bitten your fingers off. Or maybe your face. What Johnny Devaney says about chihuahuas is true on this channel. They do want to fight a goose every day. I mean, even just a leaf at this point. God, I love that guy's channel. It makes me laugh. Like, I haven't found a new channel like that in a long time since Steve Cash passed away. I don't understand why he would even think about killing himself and having all those animals that loved him.
Night.
Good night, Daddy. I love you. I'm going to go to bed too. Tonight was the last night of my dad's chemotherapy. And peace out to chemotherapy forever. Fuck that shit. And fuck cancer too.
I'm talking like that.
Pardon my French, YouTube. Oh my God, my dad just told me not to talk like that. But how many of us honestly say fuck cancer all the time? I mean, really. It's like the Cancer Society's logo. Hey Ari, how are you tonight? It's good to see you again. Sure, babe. You want to donate? Fine. If you have any questions about the law of attraction, law of assumption, relationships, or love, please feel free to ask. Please let me know if you want a tarot card reading or just someone to talk to tonight, or both, Ari. And you can also leave your question on the PayPal privately so that it can stay private from people who are in the chat. Texas is such a fucking joke. Okay, great, Ari. Let's get into it. I'm doing okay. I'm just about to go to bed, so you caught me at the right time. No, I don't do Cash App. I'm sorry, darling. I only do PayPal. But maybe we can do a free energy update if you don't have a PayPal. Yeah, she doesn't have a PayPal. Let's do a free energy update for Ari. I hope someday you get a PayPal, girl. I have a Cash App, I just don't use it. I'm trying to keep everything in one place. Life is complicated enough as it is. And with my neurodiversities, I don't need another, to make me more neurologically stressed than I already am with numbers. So any questions about law of assumption, law of assumption, law of attraction, relationships, love life? Those are all free questions in regards to that stuff. But your energy is, if you're feeling a little bit bored, it's okay. Are you waiting around for something special to happen? Stop, because the world's already yours and at your feet. You already have it in your hand. You don't have to be sneaky about it. You don't have to lie to get it. You don't have to do anything special to get it. It's just you already deserve it just by desiring it, okay? Just by your true, authentic, loving self wanting it, and wanting it because it makes you feel better to want it. I hope somehow that helps. Please keep me updated. Well, ladies and gents, well, stormtroopers. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I had to say it. There is no such thing as try. There's only do. And why? Because you wouldn't try to pick up a pencil. So may the fourth be with you. I'm going to bed. This is such an epic live. You're welcome, Ari. Good night, Live and Love you, Laura. Good night, Liz Love. Good night, everybody. Ari, Firespawn. Sweet dreams, guys. I love you so much, too. Thank you for everything. Remember, if you don't believe in yourself, I believe in you. Sweet dreams.